Good evening.
Hi.
It is results show number 2. This is our second check-in, our second results. It is Tuesday evening. A lot of you are going to be viewing this on a Wednesday, but we just wanted to we just checked our results in. This is our second of 6 check-ins, and we wanted to kind of let you know how we've been doing. You've been seeing some of our videos, and we wanted to give you some of the stats. We've got 4 more check-ins to go. And Jen, how'd it go?
Okay.
Okay. Not as well as you thought, or?
Not as well as last time, but okay.
Okay. Jen's really hard on herself, and we'll tell you the results in just a second. But you know, Jen has done great. I think those of you that maybe follow the Biggest Loser contest, you will know that the second check-in is always worse than the first check-in. And you know, usually the first check-in they blow it out of the water, and the second check-in is a little bit more challenging, and it's always a time to regroup, retool. And you know, we're 2 people that are very, very hard on ourselves, so our results have been really, really good. We're still way ahead of the pace, and we're going to share that with you, and then kind of tell you some of the things that we're going to be changing. But without further ado, Jen, how'd you do?
Okay, I can't remember my numbers though.
Okay, you, Jennifer, her body fat percentage when we first started, 16. Like you'll hear these results and you'll want to reach to the screen, smack her too, because she's way too hard on herself. But 18 days ago, her percentage was 21.4, and today we measured her. Her percentage is 17.9. Her body fat was at 30.5 pounds of fat, and today it is 26.3. So from the beginning, in 18 days, she's lost 4.2 pounds of fat, and from our last check-in, she has lost 1.8 pounds of fat. So based on our chart, or where she's supposed to be, she is right on track for where she's supposed to be. So it's much better than what you think it is. It's really good.
It's fine.
It's fine. And she's, you know, being pretty loose with her diet. And you know, what are some of the things you've eaten over the past 9 days?
Ice cream and pizza and cereal and pancakes and
Yeah, so we monitor and track all of our food. We monitor and track all of our calories, how many calories we're consuming on a daily basis. So although we are a bit loose with our diet, you know, we make sure that we take in an ample amount of protein. We're making sure that our, you know, carbohydrate choices are good, but then there's flexibility and room in there for how we're doing it. And this week we're actually going to talk about nutrition with the dotFIT experience. But for me, I you know, is pretty much fell in line with what we did last time. My weight actually went up again, 2.4 pounds. So I added weight. My body fat percentage in the very beginning, 18 days ago, it was 10.5%. Today it's 7.7, and excuse me, about 9 days ago it was 8.7. So I lost a full percentage again. My total pounds of fat, starting off 18 days ago, was at 20.3 pounds. Today it's 15.3. So in the past 9 days, I have lost 1.7 pounds of fat. And so technically, though, Jen is doing better because she lost 1.8 pounds of fat. I lost 1.7 pounds of fat. The biggest thing for both of us is, I think we'll talk about the supplements here for just a second, because exponentially our strength and lean muscle tissue have gone up significantly in an 8-day period. Sometimes the placebo effect from, you know, day to day, you can, you know, feel like your strength has gone up quickly. The big thing to note that we've mentioned before is Jennifer and I are not novices. We haven't just started working out. We've been working out for a while and been doing, you know, it's not like we just started this back up. So our improvements in strength are considerably different. You know, Jennifer, I don't have the exact total, but your performance, you know, on everything you're doing, every single workout, she's getting stronger, using more weight, using more reps.
I usually go up at least 10 pounds, 10, 20 pounds.
And would you attribute that to a lot of the supplements?
I'm sure. I mean, I don't understand the supplements like you do, so I'm sure it is. But you know all the, you know, inside stuff on that.
And what are the ones that you're taking again?
I take creatine, XXL. You're talking about when I go to the gym?
Yeah, just kind of in general.
Carb Repel, Fat Release.
XL.
Thermexcel.
The bars and the shakes,
Yeah,
of
the
course.
bars and the shakes.
Multivitamin.
NO7. Multivitamin for women.
And glutamine.
I don't take glutamine.
Muscle
Oh
Defender.
yeah, Muscle Defender. I said I don't know it all.
But you can tell with Jen, her strength in the gym has gone up significantly. Her performance is better. We're able to be, fairly loose in the diet, and she's losing about I guess in 18 days she has lost 4.2 pounds of fat. In 18 days I've lost 5 pounds of fat. So that's pretty good. And
I think that means I have more to lose. I had more to lose than you.
Well, but you'll keep losing more fat than me.
So you're saying I still have more than you to lose?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's easier for guys to lose fat than it is females. But for me and my strength, it's like I said, I've been doing this a long time, and it's not like I just got back into working out. It's something, I've been working out pretty seriously, and I know at least my pressing movements on my chest has gone up at least 30 pounds. My squat has gone up at least 40 or 50 pounds. My deadlift has gone up at least 40 or 50 pounds, and that is from 18 days ago. And we'll keep looking at that, and I doubt we're going to be adding 50 pounds every 18 days. But the goal is in an 8-week period is to increase my pressing movements on chest at least 50 pounds, to increase my squat and deadlift by at least 100 pounds. And the greatest thing in all this is, I think I mentioned that last time, I'm gaining weight and losing fat. So since the start, and this is why you can't go by the scale, guys, not gals so much, but guys, you can't go by the scale, because since the beginning, 18 days ago, my weight is up 4 pounds. My body fat is down 5 pounds. So the scale, so the scale is up 4, the body fat's down 5. So do the math on the lean muscle tissue and how much of a difference. Shirts are getting tighter around the upper body, looser around the waist. Jen, you've noticed clothes fitting different and everything.
I can wear my jeans no problem, which
So,
I haven't been able to do for a little while.
I'm pretty far ahead of the pace, so I'm not really going to change anything with my nutrition, cardio, anything. Jennifer is right on pace. She's doing really, really well. So, but we always want to be proactive. We want to stay one step ahead of the curve. So Jennifer and I, before we got on camera, we already talked about adjustments she's going to make. She's going to make slight dietary adjustments, maybe clean it up just a hair, and maybe reduce calories just a hair to make sure she's staying ahead of the curve. Cardiovascular-wise, we are not in the gym doing cardio. We are in the gym working out with weights every other day, and as you are going to see next week in our videos with the Exerspy, we do our cardio outside with our family. We wear our, if I can get it in the camera, Exerspies, and we make sure that we do 10,000 steps a day, each of us. It doesn't matter how we get it in.
I got 10,427 today.
10,400. It doesn't matter how we get the steps in, we just get them in. And most of the time it's out walking with the family, doing stuff with the family, just out enjoying, and whether it's mowing the lawn, doing whatever, that is our cardio right now, making sure we're getting at least 10,000 steps, going to the gym every other day. And at this point right now, we're going to restrict or change Jen's calories just a bit. We're logging everything every day through the dotFIT system. It takes us 5 minutes to log everything in. The supplements have been an absolute joy. They taste great. Whenever you can add muscle and lose fat at the same time and not be too restrictive in what you're doing, that can't be a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, other than that, Jen, do you have any other final thoughts on this check-in?
No. Not really.
Okay. Well, we're doing great, and I think the results still speak for themselves. And we're going to, in another 9 days, check in again. One of the things you always have to plan for with your nutrition is that Jennifer has an event coming up this weekend. We have a couple dinners to go to. We have a couple just things going on. And so we have to pre-plan, knowing what the events are coming up, knowing that we have events this weekend. And the way we do our diet that we're going to be talking about this week is alternating calories on different days. So one day we take in more calories, one day we take in less calories, but we're logging everything through the dotFIT system. we're logging our exercises, and we're managing our calories. So we know on a daily basis we need to average a certain amount of calories. So these events coming in over the next 3 days, for instance, if I'm averaging 2,400 calories a day, I know that over a 3-day period, that's 7,200 calories. So I need to manage my calories. If I have a meal, for a dinner that we're going out with friends, or an event that we're having over at our house, we have to, number one, manage the calories, and on one day, if we're going higher in calories than the next day or the day previous, and pre-planning it, we have to be lighter. So at the end of those 3 days, we are, for myself, averaging 2,400 calories a day or 7,200 calories, and for Jennifer, 1,600 calories a day or 4,800 calories over that 3-day period. And that's the best way. You can't just go on emotions. You just can't go on how you feel. You just can't go on how you think you're doing. You can't just estimate your calories. You have to log your food, know exactly where you're at. And if you do that, your results are going to be accurate, they're going to be precise, and as we have shown already over an 8-day period, the dotFIT experience is what?
Awesome.
Awesome. And it's easy and effective.
Oh,
yeah. I think that's our tagline. dotFIT is easy and effective, and we're showing that so far. Anything else? Thanks for joining us. We'll see you in 9 more days.